Desmond White's father, Chris White's grandfather. This is the start of the White dynasty at Celtic Park. It lasted 88 years, from 1906 to 1994. John Glass was a great friend of Thomas White. John Glass, which we'll see down there. John Glass was the right hand man of Brother Walford. John Glass was the man that really made everything happen. He was the kind of brains behind everything. Thomas White was his protege. Thomas White followed on from John Glass in his shareholding. He was the chairman at Celtic for 33 years, incredibly. In those days, once you were Celtic chairman, you were Celtic chairman, and that was it, until you passed it on to your son. What happened in those days as well, if anybody wanted to buy shares, they had to get a month's written notice by any of the present shareholders, and there was only maybe dozens of Celtic shareholders in the days rather than thousands. And if you wanted to come along and buy Celtic shares because Thomas White died or someone else died and you wanted to buy their shares, the shares were first offered to the present board. So that was the way it was kept. It remained a closed shop for 100 years, and there wasn't much anybody could do about it. Thomas White was a lawyer and a newspaper director. He was obviously a very clever man, but he was in the Celtic board from the age of 22. More or less until the day he died. He almost drowned trying to save a beaver, but he died then for, I think it was influenza. He died from that just shortly after, pneumonia, just shortly after, in 1947, at the age of 63. So this is where the White dynasty started from. And thankfully ended in 94. Thomas White obviously wouldn't have seen the way the club went in the 90s under the White's name, but Thomas White played a massive part, and he's in all the old pictures. You see, I think there's a picture of him in here. He's just a wee kind of, just a wee skinny guy, and he was 22-year-old when that picture was taken. But he's a massive part of the early Celtic. This part of the cemetery is kind of a lot of the landed gentry and a lot of the rich, a lot of the money men were buried. This is the only Celtic man that's in this particular area.